This is Mexico City. I came to Mexico City 20 years ago. We started at the south of Mexico. We have done something relatively unusual, which is a small number of other members have established two different big centers in different parts of the city. One at the south, Coyoacán, and the other one at Roma at the center.
Really, the one in the south is a kind of a branch of the one in La Roma, because we are the same council and is the same chairman for both centers, and we share resources. And what we do in both centers, we offer a program of activities in Buddhism and meditation, like for beginners, mitras, GFR mitras. And also we have Shiatsu, Yoga, Tai Chi, Qigong as complementary activities.
And in a way we are in the midst of a transformation, because it seems like activities are getting bigger and more people are coming. To begin with, I mean, when I first came 20 years ago, I mean, people were looking for something more psychological. They were looking for something like peace of mind, as they say, or whatever. There was not that much interested in Buddhism. Some of them are looking for something like mindfulness or Buddhism or some perspective of their lives. But there are others who are interested in finding out what Buddhism has to say about problems, you know, difficulties, struggles. Life is changing. Life is becoming much more stressful for many people, especially in big cities like this. The economics, the war, the terrorism, especially in Mexico with the organized crime. So people look for solace, look for a way to mitigate somehow their anxiety. Perhaps in the 60s they approached it for peace and love and New Age. In the 80s they approached it for psychological reasons. Now they approach it for well-being reasons. You know, I don't think we have to be too fussy about why the people come, but trying to manage to convey the Dharma, Triratna, meditation, and bring in a context in which friendship could do the rest. You know, I think they are humans and they have needs and they can respond to the Dharma if it's well presented. People are very, very, very interested, not only in the Dharma, not only in meditation, but they are interested on retreats, going for 3-4 a week long retreat in a beautiful place outside the city. And people are willing to pay without even knowing what we do and just putting their trust on us.
It's not that easy in Mexico to go on a retreat, because I mean, people don't have that many holidays here, and sometimes they don't have the money to afford on retreat. With many can, and then we offer that opportunity for people to go on a retreat and have this experience. And one of our intentions is to create a retreat culture in which people make going on retreat part of their regular practice, like going 1, 2, or 3 times a year on a retreat as a way to go deeper into their practice.
At this last month, we did 5 simultaneous retreats for 5 sets of different people that might want to come. So in the end, we have close to 350 people going on retreat, just us. Cuernavaca, Buddhist Center, also managed to do another retreat and another set of events. We do the usual open retreat. The theme of this retreat was mindfulness in daily life.
Reconozco en mi amigo su condición y su calidad de ser humano.
About 80-90 people attended. Beautiful house, so beautiful. So hacienda, which dates of about 400 years ago. Beautiful. And then we do a mitra retreat for people who are mitras, And in there we just explored. It was a silent retreat in which we engage with samatha and vipassana. One other retreat that we do is simultaneously we did a yoga and Tai Chi with meditation retreat, for those who like to practice yoga but also want to reach it with meditation, and ritual and puja and all that. Also that was well attended. The place is very big. It's a monastery, a Benedictine monastery. It's huge. It has the capacity to hold 200 people comfortably. So at the same time that retreat was taking place, we did another retreat for young people. People from 15 years to 22, 23 were attending, so it was quite good.
Me llevo pues una nueva forma de vida que debo de seguir, de persistir. Me llevo un poco más como de conciencia en lo que estoy haciendo yo y con mis relaciones, con la gente que me rodea y conmigo mismo, cómo trato yo mi cuerpo. Eso es lo que me llevo.
Another thing is that some of the Buddhist groups, different to us, are doing amazing things. There's one group has come to Mexico, has managed to get a beautiful land with a forest around, and in that land they managed to build a huge stupa. It's about 100 feet tall stupa, a bit more perhaps, which can have 200 to 300 people inside meditating. Just as some groups ask us to make use of our center, we ask them to make use of their stupa. And they say, "You're welcome, Shemwa Shetwa." And we dedicated the whole day of practice to Pamasamama. So that also is happening in Mexico. It's like the centers are not alienated one from the other. We could help each other out, and we can respect what we're trying to do and see how positive it could be for our communities to share some of the fruits of their work, just as they can share some of the fruits of our work, to develop those positive links of mutual help, mutual respect, and mutual support. I experienced quite the benefits of being involved in the Theravada Buddhist community. It's very inspiring, it's very natural, it's very satisfying to relate to people through what the Dharma teaches. I'm still a very great fan of working for the institutions, to call it like that. You just don't take them for granted. You can't take them for granted. They don't exist. They didn't exist when I came. So I have to beget them. I have to form them. And through that, I learned to cherish them. I learned to understand how difficult it is to create stable situations from where people can get a sense of what the Dharma is and what a community is. The world needs people who try to make things better for others, for themselves, and at the same time have a higher aim. I believe that, and I have no doubts in that. Whether I achieve those high aims or those people will achieve it, well, we'll have to see. But throughout, in the process, we get a lot from it.